This is my review after having this a few months. I'm going to show you how dirty it gets and how to get it clean. You got to get it clean, because if you don't get it clean the next time you use it, it'll just make streaks on your floor. So watch the video to the end, please. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let's go use this thing.
That's one of my favorite characters.
So here I'm taking the cover off and putting the beater bar back in. Why don't they make it this easy for a vacuum cleaner? See how easy that beater bar goes in? Then the cover just goes right back over it. Now this is where all your dirty water goes and your debris from the floor, because it is a vacuum cleaner too, so it'll do wet and dry. So one button is for hard floors and one's for carpet. So let's get to cleaning. Yeah, I know the floor grout needs cleaned. I've cleaned it. It won't come clean, so I'm going to have to dig it all out and re-grout it and try to seal it again. So that's a video for another day. So as you can see, I'm going back and forth, and as I'm doing that, I'm pulling the handle. You see the light comes on. When the light comes on, it means I've pulled the handle and the finger trigger, and water is squirting out of it onto the floor where the beater bar is at. So now I've finished the kitchen floor and I moved on to the living room floor. And as you can see, the wet area there after I go over it. But again, nothing will come out of it till you pull the trigger, and then the water with the solution, the cleaning solution, comes out on the floor, and then you just run back and forth over it with the vacuum and it'll pick up the extra water, and the beater bar will scrub the floor and get any spots off. That's why you see me going back and forth so much, where the kids track in and out. I'm just trying to get the track marks and get it cleaned up. But believe it or not, after I did this, I went out and cleaned the machine, and I did it again, because that floor, I mean, it looks a little dusty, but I mean, it's like mud when I went outside to clean it. Unfortunately, after you use it to clean the floor, you got to clean the machine. I don't like doing it the way they say do it. They just want you to put it in the tray and pour water in it and turn it on and let it self-clean. Nah, that don't get it. So one thing, you want to keep, you still got some solution in here, so you don't want to throw that away. Just leave it in there. You can use that later. But you do have to clean this. You have to take this apart and clean it. Look how dirty that is, and the floor didn't even look that dirty. But take this apart. It's got hair and stuff in it. And I know you're saying this is pretty gross, but I'm telling you right now, when you do your floor, it's going to be just as gross, because I've already cleaned my floor once and it looked clean to me, and then I went in to clean it again, and this is how much crap I got out of it. So now you got to take the hose and clean this stupid thing out. And it don't take much to clean it. Just take it apart and clean it out. So putting it in that tray and running water through it will not get all this out. When you got 5 kids running in and out of the house, you're going to get mud all over it. That's pretty good. Now we got to clean this thing out over here. And you can dry all of it or let it drip dry or whatever. But then there's another thing you got to do. if you want to get it real clean, which I do, let me just put you down here a little bit. It's easy to do. You flip this up, take this out. You want to spray this out. That cleans that up pretty good. Then you want to take this out. Just pull it up, pull it out. Clean that up. Get some of the water out of it. And then you want to let that dry. But now, you still got dirt in here. So I'll spray in there, and I'll spray in here. Now I put this back in without the beater bar in it. Why don't they make that like that for a vacuum cleaner? It'd be so much easier. Now we're going to put this back in here. We're going to put this back in here. We can put this back in here. And now, other than putting a beater bar back in it, it's ready to go for the next time. So that's how you clean it if you want to get it real clean. Putting it in the tray like the directions say, and putting water in here and turning it on, that don't really clean it, in my opinion. Just FYI, these things have different beater bars. This one has these little rubber tips on it. It does pretty good, but if you want to clean like wood floors, this is the one to use because it keeps it nice and even. It does a better job. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.